Hey, Robert Clark here, and I want to thank you for stopping by. I know that you've got some questions about Herbalife, and that's why you're watching this video right now. And I'm going to answer those for you, and actually I'm going to give you a whole lot more because I'm going to be letting you in on a little secret before this video is done. But I want you to know up front, I'm not endorsed or paid to make this video. I've actually got no affiliation whatsoever with Herbalife. So it's just me talking to you about my opinion on the company from kind of an outsider's perspective who's been in the networking industry for a little while. Now, they're a very good company, okay? If you're worried about them being a scam company, bad products, anything like that, they're a good company with really good products, okay? But listen, I know that the real reason why you're watching this video isn't to find out about that, okay? Different products for different people. It's just the way it is, right? It's a good company with good leaders, and I think they've got good products. Okay? I don't personally use them, but I do know people who do, and most of the people I know who use Herbalife products like the products. Alright? That's not why you're here, though, because you won't know how much you like the products until you've tried it. And if you're trying it and you like it, right, then you've got nothing to worry about. So why are you really here? And I believe that reason is because you want to know if you can become financially independent in Herbalife, right? Can I get rich marketing this company? So I'm going to switch screens here so I can give you a little bit of a visual, and we're going to talk about that right now. Alright, to answer your question, can I be successful in network marketing in this company? And the answer to that is yes, absolutely you can. You can be successful in any company in network marketing, but only if you know the right strategies to implement. Okay? Using the old school methods, they just don't work. I mean, 97% of people who get into MLM will never make over $500 in their lifetime. It's just a fact of it. You got 3% out there who are earning $100,000 or more a year, and you got 97% that aren't able to do anything. And you know what? It's not that the 97% didn't try, didn't work hard. Sure, that's going to be the case for some people. Some people are going to get in it, and they're just not going to put forth the effort, right, that it takes. You set aside 10, 12, 15 hours to work on this business a week, but then, some of those people, some of that 97% aren't doing it. But I would say the vast majority of people who I know who have been in an MLM network marketing business have really put forth the effort into making it happen. The problem is they're using these old school, outdated methods that simply don't work. Hey, these are the things that don't work, all right? Contacting friends and family. Should you contact your friends and family about your business opportunity? Of course you should. I mean, if you've got something that you think is going to be that great, why wouldn't you tell them about it? The problem is contacting them the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth time, the begging, the pressuring, the please come to the meetings. I mean, all you are is pestering them, right? They don't care. They don't want to hear about it. If they like the opportunity, they would have jumped on it with you to start with. What are they waiting for, though? To see if you make it, right? When you make it, then they'll come to the meetings, right? Until then, you're just pestering them, and they don't want to hear it. They want to see proof, right? It's a method that does not work. All right? When I first got into MLM, I didn't have, I've got a very small family. I've got a pretty small, although tight, it's a small circle of friends. And then one of the guys who recruited me, I told them, I don't have a friends and family list. And, they threw out the question, well, if I gave you $10,000, could you contact 100 people today? No, I've got like 15 names and numbers in my phone. I don't know that many people. So I'll join you if you can tell me you've got another way for me, to make money. So I joined because, of course they said they did. And what happens is the first thing is, all right, fill out your list of friends and family and write their phone numbers down. We're going to contact them. I'm going, oh, great, I see where this is going. So you can imagine what's going to come next, right? Cold calling. Yeah, I'm just going to randomly call people up and try and talk to them about my opportunity. Okay, not going to happen. Let me tell you, I worked at a telemarketing company back when I don't know, 12, 13 years ago. I was like 18, something like that. I worked there for about 3 weeks, man. That is like one of the worst jobs I have ever had. And no offense if you're a cold caller and you're really good at it and you like it, because those people are out there. Some people, that's just their thing, and they can make really good money. But for your average person, right, like me, Not going to happen. Okay. And then the next thing is the 3-foot rule, right? Go under the malls, go to Walmart, go to the grocery store and just wander around. And anybody who comes within 3 feet of you, right? If you're at the checkout stand, if they're within 3 feet of you, you start pitching them your products and your service, and you hand them the business cards and the DVD or whatever. And I don't know, again, your average person is not going to be successful with that. How can you do that? I mean, you're going to people who don't care what you have to say, right? You've got to put yourself in front of the right people, and it's not there, okay? They're trying to buy their groceries or their clothes or whatever it is, or just have a good time, and all of a sudden you're wandering around trying to pitch them something. Nobody wants to be pitched, right? It's like some kind of used car salesman, okay? And then you have spamming, all right? And spamming kind of goes hand in hand with company pitches. All right, now there's 2 kinds of spamming. There's online spamming and offline spamming, and both work basically the same way. If you're online, you're probably on Facebook or Twitter, right? And every few hours you log in and you make a post on your wall or on somebody else's wall, and you're sending them messages. Hey, check out my company. We got this huge downline. We got the world's greatest products, and our pay scale is so great, it's unbelievable. And listen, that does not work. Nobody cares. Right? Even if they are interested in joining your company, they don't care what you have to say about it. They just don't. Right? Every company is the best. Every company has the best products, right? Every company has a vitamin with a higher org value than this other company over here. Every company has the greatest compensation plan. And, every company, you just have to recruit 2 people who recruits 2 people, and guys, it's a bunch of crap. Nobody wants to hear it. Whether you're telling them that in person or online, it's the same thing. All you're going to do is run business away, all right? What you need is a system, okay? A system that is in place, step by step. You do this, you get these results. And let me tell you something, all right? It's different than the old school methods, and here's why. One, it's based around attraction marketing, okay? Old school. I'm going to go find you and pitch you my product and most likely chase you away, all right? 99 times out of 100, I'm going to chase you away, and you're going to think I'm some kind of freak who's just out there bothering you, all right? But once in 100, I'll get lucky. Hey, if that's your cup of tea, if you want to run around and do that, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. Again, some people have really perfected that, and they're really good at it. 97% of people out there, though, it's not them, right? It certainly wasn't me. So attraction marketing, on the other hand, says I'm going to put myself into a position where people are going to seek me out, okay? I'm not going to them. I have something that other people want, okay? And they're going to find me. And that's part of the system, right? It's part of the overall strategy, is knowing how to put yourself into that position, okay, where people are actually seeking you, coming to you, asking to be a part of what you have. I don't sell anybody, right? But I have people emailing me and giving me phone calls asking to be a part of my team because they like what I do, because I understand the system, right? The Maverick system. That's what I call it. My Maverick system, because it's different. It's different than what those old school guys are telling you, and it's even different than what a lot of the new school guys who are doing their thing online are trying to teach people as well, right? This is attraction marketing. All right. The other thing is you need it to be part-time. Okay. If you're running around pitching people, if you're out there spamming people, you're doing an awful lot of work. You're probably doing a full day's work, right? Or you already have a full-time job and you can't put in that much time. Either way, it doesn't matter, because the bottom line is you're not getting in to a network marketing business to do it full time, right? You don't want to work 40, 50, 60 hours a week. Sure, maybe some days you put in some more time than others. Maybe you have a couple full days in there once in a while, but overall, you don't want to be working more than 10, 12, 15 hours a week, period. You need a system that is part-time, right? You need to be plug and play, okay? Look, I'm not a programmer. I don't want to be a programmer. Okay, and I'm pretty sure that you aren't a programmer and don't want to be a programmer either. I don't want to waste my time trying to figure out how to put in some stupid HTML code. Okay, I don't want to do it. I want to do this part-time. I want this plug and play. So you need to be a part of a system that's plug and play. It's that simple. You log on, you click a couple buttons, boom, you're done. Okay? All right? Don't waste your time and energy doing junk that doesn't work. Listen, 97% of the people fail because they're wasting their time doing junk that isn't going to produce results. Period. Don't do it. Stay away from it, okay? Learn the secrets that maverick marketers use, okay? Because they are absolutely dominating the industry now, right? And there's not that many out there who really understand the secrets. All right, guys, so what I want you to do is go to maverickmlmsecrets.com, or you can click on the link below, right? Check it out. See for yourself that it's different. What we're doing is different. You're going to be absolutely blown away when you learn the secrets behind what a maverick marketer does to be wildly successful in the networking industry. I'll see you on the other side.